Today we're going to take a look at entering in three numbers and getting the sum and the average using MIT App Inventor. So we have our text here in directions. Let's go over to App Inventor, and I've already set it up. I have a label and a text box, a label and a text box, label, text box, my button, and then two text boxes, which I call the sum and the average. In the labels, I filled in the different text boxes, enter a number. Okay, so we're all set up. We have our objects, our components, and now we're ready to do our programming. This is object-oriented programming. So we go over, and I'm going to grab a couple variables. I'm going to get a sum. Let me change that guy to sum, and let me initialize him to 0. So go and grab our 0, pull it out there, and duplicate that box, and I'll do this as average, and he's also going to be 0. So I got two variables to use. All right, now when the button is clicked, I'm going to put into my sum box the value in the three text box. So I'm going to say set my sum to, we got to get some math, and plus, it's only 2, so I got to get another math plus, and this one fits in there, that puzzle like that. So now I have the three of them. So in here I'm going to put the text box 1. So I'm going to go over, that's called number 1. I'm going to get his value, which is number 1.text. Put it in there. All right, let me copy him. I'll duplicate him and pull down the number 2 and duplicate him again and pull down the number 3. And these are text, but it'll convert them to numbers because you're adding them. He knows that you want to add them. Okay, so there's our sum. Now let's do our average. So we're going to set our average to, pull down average, to our sum. So let's go to variables and get our sum divided by 3. So it's going to be math, we need division, and it's going to be your sum divided by 3. Change that to 3. So now our sum and our average are done. All we got to do is put those in our text boxes now. So I'm going to set my sum text box, set my sum text box to, and I'm going to join this together because I want a message. So I'm going to find a join in here. There it is. Join. The first one's just going to be a little string saying the sum is, and then I'll get my variable sum. All right, let me duplicate that whole block, put that in there, and I'm going to set my average text to, change my message, average is what's in the average box. And that should be it. Okay, so when the button is clicked, we put into the sum box the sum, the plus of what are in the three text boxes. We put into the average box, into the average variable, the sum divided by 3. And then once we've got those into the variables, they're up here in the variables, then we put them into our text boxes. So let's reset our connection, run our emulator, and our app pops up. And we're going to enter 3 numbers. So let's enter 90, 45.5, and 70. And say done. Click on our get average. Sum is 205.5 and our average is 68.5. And that's it. Seems to work.